it was so well camouflaged, it looked just like a tree. He spied a tiny snail whose slimy foot was bare. The caterpillar offered, "I'd love it if you took a pair, but snails have just one foot, though they'd really quite like two." "Wow," said the snail, "I'm going to run," but only took one shoe. So just one last shoe remained, alone and left behind. The caterpillar took it off with something on his mind. He felt quite sad. He didn't want to waste the shoe, you see. Then there upon a leaf he spied a tiny lonely flea. "Would you like a place to live?" he asked with hope anew. "I have one shoe left over, and I've got this urge to give." The flea jumped in and looked around. "This shoe's so big. Hooray! There's tons of room for me, and all my friends can come and stay." At last the shoes had found new feet, and one had made a home. The caterpillar smiled and said, "I think it's time to stop my roam." So straightway he climbed a stalk and dangled from a leaf. He wove himself a silk cocoon and sighed with great relief. A few weeks later, out he popped and said aloud, "Oh my!" For while he'd slept, he'd turned into a great big butterfly. He knew that from this moment he'd like doing different things. Instead of walking everywhere, he'd fly about with wings. And as he fluttered up and up into the sky so blue, he looked down at the woods and saw some old friends passing through. The butterfly was full of joy because he knew the shoes were making more feet happy now, and it didn't matter whose.